And in this video, I'm going to be giving my honest review of I Kissed Shara Wheeler. It is a novel by Casey McQuiston. And sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. I'm not good with names. And may I tell you guys, for most of this book, I was reading Shara as Sarah the entire time. So if I accidentally say Sarah, my bad. I've just been reading it that way, but it's Shara. So, when I was walking through Barnes & Noble, I actually came across this book, and I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I certainly did. I came across this book and I was like, holy crap, this is a gorgeous cover. I wonder what it's about. I looked into it, and it is a young adult novel. It's kind of under the category of a drama and an LGBTQ plus genre in there, and despite the gorgeous cover, the insides of the book were actually gorgeous as well. So keep watching to get my honest review of this book. So the main character of this book is Chloe Green, and Chloe Green has recently moved from California to Alabama. And if you know anything about those two states, they're very different when it comes to their views and politics and everything like that for the most part. So when Chloe was in California, you know, she was really accepted and didn't really have to worry about anything. Her mom, she actually has two moms, and they have Chloe. And when she moved to Alabama, that really wasn't accepted. She was seen as weird, and it was just not common to see that in Alabama. But when she goes to Alabama, she goes into high school. And while in high school, her main goal is to become valedictorian for her school. That's her dream, that's what she wants to do. However, she has one problem, and that is Shara Wheeler. She is standing in her way. They're kind of going head to head for this valedictorian title. And not only that, but Shara kisses Chloe one day, totally out of the blue. And Chloe's like, whoa, what happened? You're throwing me off my game. Shara is seemingly this perfect girl, and she just came up to me and kissed me. Totally random. But it turns out that Shara actually kissed a couple other people at the school, including her boyfriend and some other boys at the school. Now, while Chloe is wondering why she was kissed like this, she gets to talking to these other people that Shara has kissed, and she notices a pattern, and soon they almost go on this kind of treasure hunt, which makes the book a little bit of a mystery in a way, because they go on this hunt for clues that Shara has been leading them to pretty much like sum up why she kissed them. It was a little bit odd, but you'll get it if you read the book. So after this so-called Mission Impossible hunt for clues of why Shara kissed Chloe, Chloe starts to realize that there may be more to this small town in Alabama than she expected. You know, she has had a wonderful 4 years in high school, and she's kind of like, well, that should tell me something. You know, I kind of judged Alabama for just being this, you know, small-minded place, but it's not actually like that. And this book I definitely would recommend for people who are really trying to find out who they are as a person, because in this book there is a lot of examples of self-discovery and, you know, just really finding out what your identity is. Now, when I picked this book up and I was reading it, you know, it was fun and good. However, I usually read young adult novels, but the only thing about young adult is I feel like there is an age limit. You know, we have young adult where we're talking, you know, middle school vibes, and then we get into, you know, almost adult. So being in the young adult genre, I was like, well, you know, it's kind of talking about kissing and all that, so I was like, well, maybe it's for a little bit of a mature audience. But as I was reading it, it really wasn't like that, and I was getting so many middle school vibes, like just the drama in the book and everything that was happening. I was kind of like, this is like middle school vibes. So I did enjoy the book. However, Personally, I don't think I would read it again, only because it's just a little bit too immature for me. And although it was considered like a mystery novel of sorts, it really didn't get me on the edge of my seat. I was reading it as a mystery, you know, I was finding out clues and all of that, but it just did not bring it for me, y'all. It did not. I was not on the edge of my seat. I was kind of reading it, and I hate to say it, but I was reading it in a way where I was like, is this almost over? And I feel so bad for saying it because it was a good book, but I think it could be a great book for someone a little bit younger. But despite everything, storyline, reasonable, the drama in it, middle school vibes, the artwork on the cover, y'all, I'm obsessed with it. That's why I picked up the book. And if you're struggling with your identity, I would definitely recommend this. But overall, I give this book a 2 out of 5 sparkles. I am sorry, y'all. This book was just not doing it for me. But if you're a little bit younger, I could definitely see a younger person reading this. But that is the end of this spoiler-free book review. I hope you guys totally enjoyed it, and I'll have more book reviews coming soon. But all of my social medias are linked in the description below, so check those out, and I'll see y'all in my next video. I love y'all. Bye!